Hello everybody and welcome back to the Rokana craft server. Alright, now let me show you what we've been doing off camera. Now one thing I do want to show you, it's out here outside the range of the fence. We discovered this bad boy and I brought it over with the gravity gun. It is a warg spawner, so that's pretty cool. We have been exploring Lycanites a little bit. Let me show you. Quite a bit of stuff there. We got a few pets. We got the infrared chupacabra, which y'all probably have seen. We have a shade, a strider, a warg, and an aeropod. Not sure how you pronounce that. I'll show you what it looks like. And he is a mount. He is a desert creature. Let's deactivate him. Got quite a list of minions here. We need the summoning staff though to use them. So yeah. Something else we have done is back here where the big reactor is. It is running. We do have a MK2 energy condenser up here with this to make yellowite blocks. It's also pumping the waste up into there to help with it. Good supply of power. Good to have because we need it. Because we have been working with applied energistics too. And let me show you how we're coming with that. Oh, it's loud over there. I'm gonna probably have to put a sound muffler over there. Come down here, and this is something me and Lilith worked together on. We now have an ME system full of 64K. Now, I will be upfront with you. We crafted one. The rest of them, gravity gun. Bow, 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 bow. But yeah. We now have a wonderful little ME system. And we have this big old room to do stuff with now. We have also been helping Lilith with her zoo. We'll show that off a little bit. We added this strider over here for her. The Skyless. Oh, loud. And we added this guy over here. Great White. This zoo will have a lot of stuff in it when it gets done. Let's head back home because this is not the only thing we've done. We spent about a day AFKing at the blood altar, so let me go show you what we got going on there. We now have an Archmage Blood Orb. Woohoo! Now we just have to do a whole bunch of really difficult, well, a whole bunch of tedious stuff and then a really difficult ritual to be able to get that up to the final tier. I plan on doing it, don't worry. Oh, but yeah. Not going to be done today. Not going to be done today at all. But we also did some more fighting in the demon summoning area. And got 4 more demon blood shards. And we've also been going about in the nether. We've got some demonite orbs. Not enough, but we got for what I want to do with them, but we got a few. Don't really think there's been much else that we've been doing. No. Oh, wait, I do want to check. Oh, we do have a mob in there that is for the zoo. Don't happen to know what the requirements for the guy is, but hey, he'll go in there. Now, as for today, oh, who left is on? Let me see if I have who we have in there. Let's see. It's got to be a shadow creature, and we haven't scanned him yet, unless he's demonic. No, he's not demonic. He's got to be a shadow creature. I don't want to place him out yet. We've seen him several times. It's the when you kill something, the guy that sometimes randomly appears and brings up fire all around him. Yeah, him. Whew. And yeah, I do believe that is all the new stuff we have done. Now there are some things I would like to get into. Like to get into some more Lycanite stuff. There's some interesting weapons that can be made. Nothing as good as what we already have, but yeah. There's also more treats that can be made. Do we have what we need to make a shambler treat? Yes. Not sure how to get a shambler to show up. I'll have to look into that one. Burgas treat we need. Burgas treats. See, we already have Chupacabra, we already have an Infrit, we have a Strider now, we have a Warg now. Don't have a Pinky yet, but yeah, you gotta find a baby Pinky to get that. Don't think we have, no, we don't have anything for that. Alright. Now that we have an ME system though, things will be a lot easier for item finding and all that. And people were wanting me to make an ME system and a, power source, so I finally got around to doing it. Like I said before, it's not that it's that big of a, it's not that hard for me to make them. It's just tedious, and I don't like the having to sit there and do all that tedious work. I ain't set for anything right now. I do know something I would like to get into today, though. It is blood magics. So we are going to need this, which means we're going to need a blood rune. We actually are going to need about 4 of these. So let's see, we need blank slates. Okay. We need 8 blank slates, so we need stone. We'll just use this one because of the fact that we don't have to worry about it going past the slate we need it on. You know what? Let's go save some food. We'll switch out our headgear. Magic cap. Oh, yes, I know. We'd lose our bound armor's actual protecting us ability. But we should be okay here in the base. Almost full. There we go. Luckily, these only take 1,000 life points apiece. Okay. We are going to go ahead and fill that back up to that point at least, because we are going to need more blood once we have these made. These are really cool. The tables that we're going to make, this is going to get us into being able to cast spells. Simple spells, but spells. There's a lot of different combinations that we're going to get to have. Well, a lot of different combinations to pick from at least. Come on. We'll probably only set one up for right now because we've got to look into the research again on, you know, what combinations of items do what spells, and I'll get into that a little bit more of an explanation here in a minute. Go ahead and just throw that in there. Drop this off. Take this. Don't know if we can make these in the ME system. Let's find out. Let's see. Awesome, we can. We're not going to put that in there. Now we need wool. I'm going to need 12 pieces of wool. And we need it all to be red wool. So, Philosopher's Stone, come here. There we go. Wow, that's a pain in the butt. Haha, shifting, it's only 2 of them. Okay. Now we need more stone. There we go. Take that and that. Now we need blood altars. We're going to need 4 of these as well. We are out of gold. Well, that's easy enough to fix. That's 3. We need 1 more gold. And we'll have to wait on that one, but that's okay. Now, where do I want to set these up at? And technically, I could just set them up in here. It's already a blood magic area. I think we will. We'll put 1 here. And this is the setup we have to have. Now, like I said, I'm only going to do 1 of them for now. Got that last piece of gold yet? Yes. Alright. Last piece of gold. Alright. Now let's see. Need another item. Ah, here we go. The unbound crystal. Which means we need a piece of glass, a tier 2 altar, and 1,000 blood points. Luckily, we have all that. Yes, we should. Ooh, we only got 1 piece of glass left. At least 1 piece of vanilla glass. But that's okay. How much is in here? Perfect. Alright. Now we are going to first bind it to us. We're going to bind it there. I bind it? Yeah, alright, alright. Now I'm going to show some of the different things that this can do. We need a couple items. Let's see. We can use a creeper head. Let's see, what other heads do we have? Pretty sure we have them all, actually. This is a skeletal head. We got a zombie head. We can make a wither skull real quick. There we go. And let's see. This is always a good one. A flint and steel. Now, take the flint and steel, put it in the blood altar. We will go with a wither skull first. Go. Set up just like this. You see that? Let me find a mob we can try using this on. Ah! AL. What up, dude? And yeah, we're on fire too, but that's okay. We're immune. Yeah, now. So that's what it does with a flint and steel and a wither skull. Just fire. Starts fire in area. Ooh. It's actually pretty handy. Let's try a different head. So, break the Wither Skull head. Let's try normal skull head. And as you can tell, I don't really want to do this in my base. Now, this is actually not the weakest kind of spells you can do. There is a weaker form. That's, yeah. Not as varied or variety. Now, you may be wondering what the difference is. There is a difference between what the two skulls did, and I'll try to show it to you real quick. As you can see, that one shoots out a long-range projectile that lights things on fire. The Wither Skull it really didn't showcase this as well. This one is a much bigger area. Now, the flint and steel, it's an alright one. There are other items I can replace the flint and steel with, though, to get different effects. I do just want to show this off a little bit, though. Creeper head. Really don't want that to spread to my base, but it should be okay. It's not wanting to let me put it out anyway. With creeper head. Literally just lights the ground around me on fire. Lights me on fire too, but yeah, could be worse. That's break the creeper head. We'll go with the zombie head now. Now, I will say some of the effects do require mobs to hit with them. I'll sleep real quick. Lilith beat us to it. That is perfectly fine. Let's go see what this zombie head with the flint and steel does. No effect there. I'll see if I can find some other mobs real quick to kind of show what that did better. Because all y'all saw was a sheep burst into flames. How do I unlock this shower in water? I don't want water. Right, let's come over here. I am not aiming at any of these people. Yeah. Just them in a certain range. It lights mobs on fire, but not the terrain. Very useful. That one might actually not be bad to have at my base. Let's go put a different item in so I can show you the variety a little bit of what these spell tables can do. As I said, there is another type of weaker spell table than this. There's actually a much more advanced one as well. And it gets, the more advanced one really gets fun. Let's take a guess here. Now, every time I do use this unbound crystal, it is costing me life points. Yeah, there's Zombie Head. Just launches me through the air. Which ain't not a bad ability. As you see, doesn't do it with that head. Let's go find something we can use this on. Ayamaka. We'll see how this works. Now, I don't remember what all these do, so... Maka. Yeah, this one launches mobs in the air. Not a bad defensive tool. If you can cause them to take fall damage, that's great. See, Creeper Head. Is this going to do anything to me? Nope. Oh, mobs. We'll quit harassing that Maka, let him get out of the water. At least. There's another one right. Oh, he's almost out of the water. There's another one over here, though. Let's see what this one does. Yeah, this is launching him in the air, too. Fall damage. Love it. Wow, there's farms over here that really could be exploited. But we now have some ability for spells set up, which is awesome. For now, we're going to leave it like that, though. I'll take a look more into it and set them all up with a head. I'll have to have an unbound crystal for each one, which means I also will have to label what each one is. Alright. Now, I want to check something. Demon Blood Shards. Uses. There's not that many uses for them. Could use this, the Awakened Activation Crystal. We are going to need it. We just need some Incendium, some Aquilarium, and some Aether, or however you say those things. Yeah. It's actually the only thing we need a Demon Blood Shard for, unless we want to redo our bound armor. I mean, we could remake our bound armor and put more sigils in it, but really right now I don't know of any I want to do. Alright, so let's actually get that new awakened one. And Lilith, sure, I could definitely use your help if you are wanting to run back and forth and get supplies for me. And we got some small bones, so that's cool. Okay. Let's come up here so we can do some alchemy. And we'll see if Lilith wants to run back and forth to get the stuff we need. Let's see, we do have 3 simple catalysts, so at least we have that. Let's see, for Aether, we are going to need 2 feathers, a gas tier, and some glowstone dust. Lilith! Do you want to go to my base and bring me some supplies? Let's see, for the first one, I'll say again. I can tell you weren't listening. 2 feathers, a gas tier, and some glowstone dust. You can just grab it out of my ME system and then bring it up to the... a gas tier. Yes. Oh! I did level this out finally and opened up the bottom floor. I am going to be working on putting a ways up in it from floor to floor, so the whole tower will be able to be used. And actually, while you're there, Liz, I'll just list off everything I need, so you only have to make 1 trip. I need, for the next set, I need 2 blaze powders, a piece of nether rack, and a lava bucket. Yep, I'm aware of that. Hmm? Okay. Thank you. And while you're doing that, I'll get the last set of items I need. Alright. 1, 2, 3 pieces of sand. I don't know where Lilith went for the lava, but I would have just came to my ender tank here. Oh, sensitivity shot up. Feels like. Or the server is skipping ticks horribly. One of the two. Not sure which. Ah, okay. Ink sac. Got that right there. Alright. Cool. I have a tank set up pumping lava from the nether. Alright, we'll do this one first since we've got everything we need for it. The ivory tower. I think that's what we needed for this one. Let's find out. Yes. Okay. No, looks right to me. $10 million subscribers. Would you like your bucket back? What are we missing here? Oh, that. There we go. Alright, we now have the Awakened Activation Crystal, which means we can do advanced rituals. We are getting closer and closer to being able to make, well, we need a lot more life points too. What we are working towards right now is being able to make a demon portal. For those of y'all who are wondering, that's why we need this. Also, we're going to need a few other things, like we need to up our divination. Okay. We need to up our divination sigil. And we need stone. I don't know how much life points we're going to need for this. That's really cool. I wonder what that's for. We need 20,000. We're just going to set this altar to not doing anything with the blood for a little bit. This is going to take a while to get. Oh yeah, this is going to take a minute. This says I need a tier 6 to do this. Which one is it I need for the tier 5? Way to find out. Still need to let that build up blood anyway. Archmage Blood Orb. This is actually the highest tier I've ever had the altar at. Which, I'm not saying this is the first time I've got a tier 5. This is not, but it is... 5 is the highest I've ever got to use. That we need these. Tier 5 to that. Use. Recipe. We need a tier 6. Okay. It's kind of weird. I do kind of think that might be wrong, but hey, we'll wait. We gotta wait and let the blood build up anyway. Set this in here. Right. Botania. I might as well start with some Botania. Why not? We're going to be kind of sitting idle on blood magic for a little bit, so we might as well get into Botania. We've already semi-started it. So, let's see. Flower, 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 flower. We're going to run out of room before we run out of flowers. Backpack, come here. So many flowers. Wow, this is really a lot of flowers. Of course, some of them are too tall ones. Alright. One of the first things we are going to kind of need to do, though, is get mana going. So, I've already been making living wood and living stone, which we have the stone left over from the pillars. I don't remember what the overgrowth seed was that we got, but hey, whatever. We're gonna need some gold. And finally get this off our porch. That. 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 Okay, Botania. Where do we want to set up Botania? Don't really. I don't want to put it inside of the ranch. I do think we deserve. Botania deserves its own area, in my opinion. Just like the Blood Altar does, Botania does as well. Let me get some more flowers. Just the mystical kind. Thank you. That's it. I knew we broke 4 of them. So let's go ahead and get some shears that. I need some better shears. These are just wood. Let's go ahead and get things going mana-wise. I think we'll just come over here and take over this village area. Because, yeah, why not? There's no villagers here. We might find some and repopulate later, but for now, nah. This is also actually where our fun. It's also where we have the unstable ingots from that. Start with placing the petal apocryphy out. Do want to clean this area up a little bit. Oh, the sun is going down. Alright. Hey Lilith, if you wouldn't mind, could you sleep? Thank you. Now I do hope that we have all of them that we need. There. There's actually a use for that. There's this, and there is this. Let's clean up the inventory a little bit. Fun! I don't have any more actually, but I can tell you how to make it. It's actually super easy. You mix 2 pieces of vanilla glass and 2 pieces of sand. And then smelt it. Now, if you want some of the fancy one, you can grab some of the spiral like I use in my windows. Yeah, you'll want the clear one for that. Alright. Let's get some water over here. Yes, I know there's a body of water right here, but I like having my own infinite water source. Apothecary. Alright. So many items that we just keep picking up. We are so going to have to work on this area too to secure it and make it safe. But we'll be alright. I want to grab that. We need that bag. Now, some day blooms might be good to have. That's going to be yellow, orange, and light blue petals. What did I forget? Not for the glass I had. You're wanting thickened glass. Yeah, I do want to. Everyone at home, we have a uber amount of it, of glass types. It can also be done in a normal smeltery. Alright. Might as well go ahead and turn all of these into petals. Alright. Petals, petals, petals. Petals, petals, petals. Petals, petals, petals. This way we can see what we have petal-wise. Got quite a few black petals. Definitely be probably making some nightshades then. The fun thing with Botania is that Botania mixes good with mods like Blood Magic. Also mixes really good with Thaumcraft. There is, in fact, the Thaumcraft scribing tool. You can make one that is refilled with ink from mana. So that's pretty cool. Alright. Start putting some petals up there. Cool. Almost done with petal making. Alright. And I really do wonder right now, do we have enough to make something better than just the day bloom? We might. Let's check this. Can we make a hydrangeas? No, we need mana for that. Okay, so we'll go with some day blooms, definitely. Maybe some nightshades, so 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 will be good, I guess. Light blue. Some orange. Don't actually have a lot of orange petals. We're going to have to take and fix that. Alright. We need some seeds. Look at this. All these seed types and no basic. We finally got one. We only need 4 more. Okay, we need 1 more. There we go. Basic seed types. You know, I never thought it'd be that hard to get a hold of seeds. We are going to need a bucket. We're going to need... Let's actually get rid of these sticks as well. Petals, seeds, okay. Now, we have our first mana producing flower. Oh, oh, oh. Alright. Let's get some more water in the petal number 3. And we're going to do it this way. Because there is a limited amount of time that if you can click on this with a empty right hand, you can just do that. Real handy, you only have to do the recipe 1 time. Okay. Now we're gonna need a petal. What do we have a lot of? A lot of these. I need gold. I need some living wood. I need this. Alright. Now, first things first, I want to line this up pretty all like. Right there. Right there. Now, come here, Philosopher's Stone. We need to do some crafting. Like this. Yes. Ha. Okay. There we go. You're so gonna need to make a wand of the forest. So can't tell if anything's happening because we do not have the wand of the forest yet. Let's go make that real quick. Yeah, I'll sleep real quick. As soon as this guy quits trying to kill me. There we go. Alright. Not a problem. I always love killing the Grim Reaper when he comes out of my bed. Okay, we need to pick... let's just go with 2 black petals. Good luck with that. There we go. Got the wand of the forest now. Now we can get into being able to control our flowers better. While we're here, do we have any seeds? I do not want to have to go hunting for seeds again. Yeah. Quite a few. I have to look and see what that overgrown seed's for. I know I got it in a dungeon chest or a village chest one. Other than that, I don't know. There's pink flowers over there. Let's come down here and see how this is looking. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. And you're good. Yay, we have mana. Now, back into Batania. Let's see, we needed what for this? That doesn't really cost that much. Get some gunpowder going. Because we can get up to the hydrangeas, that is a really good source of mana. They produce a decent amount. They're passive, which is great. And yeah. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And in 1.7.10, unlike 1.10.2, for those of y'all who watched my 1.10.2 series, where we did Botania as well, hydrangeas and other passive flowers don't die in 1.7.10. Well, at least how we have it set up, it won't. Yeah, there's 2 hydrangeas. Yeah, a little more. Okay, what do we need for hydrangea again? And Botania. Let's see, we need 2 dark blues and 2 cyan. That's easy enough to get. Hydrangea. Yay. Okay. 2, 2. I need a bucket of water. Let's see, the time limit has expired on me being able to just do that. So we now have 2 hydrangeas though. So this is a wonderful, wonderful thing. What we're going to do is, I think we're actually going to move 2 of these day blooms. Just going to move them back here. Good and good. It'll show what. Because this is a perfect setup for a hydrangea right here. Let's grab the water back here. Watch. You want to fill in the 3x3 area with water. Source blocks. There we go. Now, only got 2 hydrangeas right now, so we'll just throw them in these corners. Alright. Now what the hydrangeas are doing is they eat a water source block and produce mana. So yeah, we're doing wonderful there. These things produce mana at a relatively good rate too. So for this point in the game, we are really just making an excellent first sand into Botania. Get a seed in. Now these two, I'm not sure if they're going to connect. Yes, they connect. What do you need help with? As y'all can see, this mana spreader is really filling up. You want to be able to use lava and not have lava creatures spawning, right? Okay, but you want to have it where you can have lava in there with them, right? There's only one way to do it. Pure lava. Lycanites don't spawn in pure lava. But if they're immune to lava, they should be immune to pure lava as well. So they won't burn up, but it also won't spawn any new ones. I'm coming. Oh, violet for it. Cool. There you go. All you got these guys left. Got 2 pieces of glass here. I got them. I got 54 of your glass. How big are you wanting this? I'm gonna go to sleep. Okay, let's grab some pure lava to take with us. Back over there, so we got enough to make right there here in these two buckets a infinite source of it. Because the pure lava reacts just like water does. I'm not sure if the mana generating flowers that eat lava would be able to eat pure lava or not. That would be kind of cool. Okay, let's see what we got here for Lilith. Hello, hello. Would you like some pure lava? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an infinite source right over here. There you go, infinite source block. That stuff is so pretty, too. And no Lycanite mobs will spawn in it at all. Die, Jinju. Go get in water. Would you like me to do this part? Okay. You're just wanting the whole thing of the whole bottom lava source? Okay, that becomes really easy with this stuff since it acts like water. Is that a source? Can't actually tell. Yeah, your pet little fishy is fine in here. I would say maybe a little bit bigger. Here, let me make this one wider. Let's see if it'll fit better. There you go. Here is your glass back. Okay, most of that glass just flew out, circled around, and came back to me. That was not useful. Alright, well, we have got Britannia started. We are making progress in blood magic. We have a ME system and a big reactor. We also helped Lilith obtaining those as well. Looks like we have everything good to go for now. We're producing mana in Botania, so that's good. We're up to having hydrangeas. So I'm going to call that the end of the episode because it's all the time I have for recording today. If you liked what you saw here, go ahead and hit that like button down below. Let me know. If this is the first video you've seen by me and you want to see more, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. In the description, you'll find a link to my Facebook and all my other social media. You'll find a link to Lilith's channel, and you will find a link to the Blockasy of King mod forum page. I highly recommend checking that out. It is a mod that is potentially going to become a main mod on the series, or on the servers, not just this one, but later ones. I do want to thank everybody for watching, and I'll see you next time.